We're back for a new season, and it is our first season in the Championship. It's been a bit of an indifferent off-season, as it always is, trying to recruit players to come to Chatham Town. Also, at one point, my team came to me quite upset because we had no goalkeepers. So, like, I didn't realise that we had no goalkeepers. But thanks for coming to me, guys, and letting me know. Hi guys, Woody here. Welcome back. Episode 38 of the Road to Glory Save with Chatham Town. If you're enjoying this type of content and you're not yet subscribed, if you could, would mean a lot to me. Smash that like button as well. Put a comment. Let me know, where do you think we're going to finish this year in the Championship? I can tell you right now that the media has, shock horror, us scheduled for absolute bottom. 301 to win. We're the worst team by 250. We have no players in the Dream 11, and I don't even think we've got anyone in this list. 2 players down the bottom, so excellent. Finances wise, we've still got a little bit of transfer. Money here, 187k. We have got about 2k over going to be, so I'll probably just shift that around. Can I shift it around already? We should probably just... Actually, we'll cancel it because I might have some players coming in on money. I forget. We're going to go through the all the off-season shenanigans. As you can see here, the board have done a lot of stuff. We've improved staff. We've improved the training, youth, and recruitment. We're now up to 4 and 3. EA. I can't ask for anything else. So at the moment, bravely against relegation. Be competitive in the FA Cup and second round, a minimum of the EFL Cup. We're good with that. It is the transfers. That's why you're all here. You're all here for the transfers. We've got a whole bunch of players here we're trying to get in, but the most important one is the transfer history. Now, we'll have a look at released players to begin with. You can see here we've got quite an array of released players. James Finity, he left the club. Just wasn't going to make it. He was out on loan last season. Curtis Anderson didn't want to renew his contract. Really, really gutting. It's guaranteed he will just retire now in that, and that'll be it. But could have stayed with me. Will Huffer is also gone. I didn't think he was good enough to make the grade, and he's not. Played 1 game for me in 4 years, but it was a good backup. So that's why the boys were like, hello, goalkeeper. Anyway, Evan Easton, he is gone once again. Was good, fairly decent this year on loan, and then just kind of slipped away and went out on loan, and I was like, no, I'm sorry. No good. Richard Kone is obviously also gone. He is now playing for ASEC Mimosas in the Ivory Coast. What a servant he was for Chatham. Last sort of 2 seasons out on loan though in the National League, as he wasn't quite good. So shame he has gone. Francis Okoronkwo as well has also been released. Just not going to make the cut, unfortunately. He's not as good as we'd hope. One that I'm really sad on is Prince Okwara. He has gone through Corinthian Casuals. Really disappointed with him. I was hoping that he could become something, but you know, his time just sort of dipped off and he wasn't ever going to be as good as we thought. Here we are. Let's head back to the end of last season because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players that sort of came in towards the end. The 5 here are the new, the Premier League released players. So Matt Thorpe is a defensive midfielder or central midfielder. 1.5 stars at the moment. 4. So this is our youth intake as I've dubbed it. Adrian Arias is a goalkeeper. I quite like this guy. 1 star at the moment, but 5 looks to have some decent stuff about him, which is nice. English, Spanish as well. It was just interesting. Sani Ibrahim has come from Manchester United. He can play all on the back and in that DM role. Most likely a left back though. 4.5 stars at the moment. Could be something special. Very slow though, which is a bit of a blow. Shay Gorney is a Northern Irish right winger. Good physicals, once again, 5-star potential, hoping he can, make something of himself, but he's unambitious, so we'll see. John Barrett has then come in from Man City. He is a striker or a winger, so we'll see how he goes. Capped at under 20, 4.5-star potential at the moment, and he is possibly going to go out on loan to get some loan time. We then brought in 1 player. I'm glad I've found this guy because I'm not sure I'm going to be able to say his name. Olude Olufunwa. Olufunwa has come in as a right back. We need another right back just to, give Rhodes a bit of competition. He looks good. Cost us a bit of a package as well. He's quick. He's got some good stats as well. So he's come in, like I said, from Peterborough, playing in the Championship, bit of time in Nigeria, and some time in Scotland and Southampton youth player. So good to pick him up for about 80k, rising to 100. Then we come in here, we spent another 245k and made 18k. Basically, a lot of young players going out on loan. The main one was Ocean Keys. He's gone out on loan to Fleetwood. I just really wanted him to develop a bit more at 2 stars. It'd be nice for him to play down there. Had a lot of clubs actually bidding for him, but I managed to fend them all off with a big stick, and he is still a Chatham player because he could be very good. You always know they're quite good when the computer comes starting after them. Other than that, David John, I guess, is another one who's gone out on loan. But we're more interested on the players in. We have got some great players signed here. Some of them you might recognise, some of them you might not. But the first we will start with is Roger Jones, a Polish-English midfielder who has a 59 flipping under 21 caps and 6 goals for Poland. So, thumbs up on this guy. 3 stars, 4.5 about potential ability. He looks like a really good central midfielder. Nicely rounded here as well. I do like his gets forward whenever possible for a central midfielder on attack, which is where he could be playing, I think. Good first touch, good passing, good teamwork, determination, flair. Really, really good pickup from Brighton. Played 4 games in the Premier League for them, so I'm very happy with him. The next player on the list is Deshaun Bernard, centre back. We brought in another one. Can play right back as well, which is good. He's good. I like him. 28, bit of experience, paying a lot of money, but he's one of the best players at the club with some really, really solid stats. Obviously been plying his trade in the Scottish Premier League for Dundee after time at Peterborough and Ross County, after obviously leaving Manchester United. We then got another Dundee player for 30k, Daniel Harvey. He's come in left back. Once again, a bit of competition for Miles Kenlock. Ed Elm went back to Birmingham. I don't know. I couldn't quite get him. His physicals weren't great. Ed Elm, low pace and that, but I like Daniel Harvey. I know he's 31. He's not the quickest, but 30 is not bad. But really good crossing, dribbling, first touch, marking, passing. Really good stats for that fullback that are all in good double figures, apart from his composure. So thumbs up, and he can take a good long throw as well. How's his career been? Played fairly well for Dundee the last 2 seasons. A lot of time in MK Dons, Ayr, Aberdeen as well. So 339 games, a lot of experience for him. Joe Whitworth has come in goal as a backup goalkeeper. We signed him for 40k from Crystal Palace. He's played 1 Premier League game and got a 5.7. So we had him on trial last season for a long time, and it just didn't happen. And I thought let's go for him this time because he's a decent backup goalkeeper, and he was happy to come back up, and that's what we needed. We didn't get Nikolai Georgi back from Arsenal. It just kind of didn't work. The loan ran out, and I thought there was better options out there, and it was really, really late in the day before I got Richard Mohammed here. He's only been here for not even 2 weeks yet. We'll have a look at him and then Cedric Berger next. So I got in Richard Mohammed. I've mentioned this guy before. He used to be at Portsmouth. I think he used to be a free. Yeah, from Chelsea. I tried to sign him here, missed out. Played 5 games for Portsmouth in the Championship. It was terrible. He went then to Leeds for 2.5 million and was pretty good, but it was half decent in their under 23s team. So he's now on loan with us, which is excellent. We are paying a bit of money, but he looks pretty decent, and hopefully we can just keep getting his services and whatnot. We then got in Keyston Cornwall again from Aston Villa, has come in on loan, paying a little bit of money, but he is very, very good, playing all along the front if needs be. And he was pretty decent for us in 11 games with 5 goal contributions. So that's pretty good for someone to come in at that time of the year, play like that with games off the bench and almost get a 7. So I'm very, very happy with him, and that's why it was easy to get him back in. We then got in Cedric Berger. He is going to be our sort of striker, because we don't really have one apart from Kieran Wakefield. So he's going to play up front, which I have a feeling that's where they want him to play, advanced forward in the striker role, and can also play sort of across the front 3 as well, which is good. He is really, really quick as well, great physicals. We have a look here in the advanced forward roles. Got good dribbling, finishing is great. His first touch, passing technique, good composure, decisions about off the ball. Work rate isn't great, but you know, balance 10. Okay, he's only 18. He's also got some Belgian under 21 caps, 1 game for Anderlecht, and then Southampton bought him. So he has come in. There are players in. They're all the ones locked in. Like I said, we are trying to get a couple of players here. I just want someone who can play up front or behind the striker. So we are looking at Tom Simpson from Brighton and Leilson, Brazilian from Burnley. But they're wanting like all his wages paid, and it's a little bit of a struggle at the moment. But I may need to adjust that wage budget. I can't remember. I'll have to look at the contract. Yeah, we'll just see what happens when they reject. I could just move my head. 40% of Tom Simpson's and 90% of Leilson's, so we'll see. But Tom Simpson would be my probably better option. He looks really good up front and would challenge Cedric Berger for that striker position with some really good stats here as well. Rapid, good agility, pace, dribbling, and all that kind of jazz as well. So we'll see how those two signings go there. He's got a bit of experience as well, which is good. So that was the transfers. 10 minutes. I scheduled. It started off pretty crap, to be honest. Dunfermline, Motherwell, and then we started to get some wins in. Good 5-2 win against Leeds. That's awesome because they're a Premier League team. And good 2-0 over Wigan. This is where we didn't really have a goalkeeper until here we were having Andrew Kempson in goal, who's a young goalkeeper at Sheffield United, who we did try and sign, and unfortunately he went to them instead. As you can see, he looked pretty good, I thought. Other than that, we have slightly tweaked the tactic. This fullback now is on attack as opposed to support, and we now have 2 wingers instead of an inverted winger and a winger. It's really it. The reason for that is I've got a lot of guys on the left who can play who are wingers, so that's why we've gone for that tactic. We will open the season today at Nottingham Forest, and we have Mansfield in the EFL Cup first round. Let's get into that first game. I am so pumped. Championship. This is it. A good season. Oh, Premier League. That would be incredible. Anyway, we've got Richard Mohammed in goal for his debut. Rhodes at right back. Sean Bernard, Gibson, and Harvey at left back, making their debut as well. Pendlebury's in that deep line playmaker role with Jones in that CM. Mohammed, we also got him back on loan, I should say, as well, which is good. Cornwall behind the striker. Berger up front, and Umenai on the bench. On the other wing, sorry, he's still captain. With Wakefield, Blake, we've got Blake back on loan as well. I forgot to mention that as well. Pedersen, Healy, Fitzwater, and Kenlock. Christian Maghoma could be the odd central defender out this season, as he is like the 5th best in the club. We got Freddie Potts and Olu Funwa, not quite fit as Ryan York is, but he is potentially going out alone because I don't need him. Marlon Abbott out for a couple of days, and obviously Ryan Sheridan suspended. Ryan Sheridan, actually, if we have a look at the comparison with Christian Maghoma, at the moment, saying Christian Maghoma is a lot better, which is weird. Saying he's 2.5 stars, he's 4 stars, and if we go to the coach report, he's the 4th best centre back, and Maghoma doesn't even appear on here. It must be slow one-footed. It must be because Maghoma has possibly more negatives. Yeah, right decision, lack of intelligence, injury, inconsistent. So because he's the 7th best centre back in our team behind Rhodes and Olufunwa. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes with that. But that is the team. It looks good. Gibson, Sean Bernard in that centre of defence. I'm really happy with that. With that defence and midfield and stuff. But anyway, enough talk. Let's go and play Nottingham Forest in our first championship game. Yeah. In the chats. Right, here we are. We've got, got some numbers. Do you? Number 11. I can't give you 11, I'll give you 22. That's the double. And Richard Mohammed will obviously get the 1. Right, into the sheds we head. Nottingham Forest, Alfie Whiteman was trying to get him. Actually, he left Spurs, so Ben Rama as well. We've got nothing to lose here. Yeah, he was on a free leaving Spurs as goalkeeper, and I was like, I would absolutely kill for him. Unfortunately, I didn't kill enough people by the sounds of it, or something, because he didn't join us. I'm going to encourage the boys to change that heat map to can never do that. Mohammed, his first sort of touch of the ball, I guess, for us. That's a good one. Berger now. Berger. I'm pretty sure it's Berger. It wouldn't be Berger. Whiteman now playing the ball out for the Forest boys. We've had mixed opening games this season. I always remember fondly to I was at our League 2-1 against Rotherham, where we absolutely just shocked them into it. Then we had a draw in League 1, I believe, in our first season. Or was Rotherham our first season in League 1? Anyway, Umeno on the ball, pushing out wide, crossing it in. Oh, and it is Cedric Berger finding the net. A great header, scores on debut. Umeno, the captain, with the cross. Great stuff. Cornwall heads it down for Umeno. He pushes out wide, pops in a lovely float across. The goalkeeper is in no man's land, and Berger there scores his first goal for the Chats. What's Berger's heading? I never even checked that. Heading of 6, jumping reach of 14. Okay, so his jumping reach is good. So why is our mentality balanced? It should not be balanced. I don't know how it happened. That is possibly a mistake. But anyway, very quiet first half. Forest have had 1 shot. We've had the 3, but we've come up trumps with the 1 goal. And we've got a highlight here just before halftime with Forest playing it out from the back. There's Yates on the ball now. Said Ben Rama there playing back to O'Brien. Yates again. Mohammed intercepts. Cornwall on the ball now, and Pendlebury trying to link up. Can Chatham stun Forest and get another one just before halftime? Mohammed turning on the ball. They're being pressed hard here by Forest. That is great from Berger. Cornwall. Umeno's been fouled by Lynch. Oh, that's a penalty. It should be 99, Cedric Berger. Berger. I'm just going to flick between the two, and Alfie Whiteman has saved the penalty. Oh, we just don't have good penalty takers. Pendlebury now with a corner. Deshaun Bernard getting up there, and Whiteman hoofs the ball out. What is Cedric Berger's penalty taking? 7. And I set the penalty takers and he's like second on the list. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even better. Check out some faith sort of stuff here. Quite disappointed, Cedric Berger missing that penalty. That's disappointing, isn't it? Keep an eye on everyone's fitness. Adawudu Muhammad, he is looking a little bit tired. That is a big long ball. New Many, the one who is awake to catch onto that. Little short ball into Jones. Jones back to Rhodes. Rhodes to Pendlebury. Pendlebury turns Umeno. I think he's offside though. I think he is offside. I won't count. There it is. As Said Ben Rama makes way for Nottingham Forest. But still, we are, making inroads into them. Muhammad on a 6.2. He is probably going to come off, I would say. Definitely. Daniel Harvey on a 6.3 as well. That is not good. So let's go Miles Kenlock on for Harvey. Obviously, I've got no one to play on the left, which is brilliant. It would be Keyston Cornwall. Problem is then I've got no one to play behind the striker. Move Cornwall out there. Dan Blake can't play. Oh, he sort of can. Umeno. We'll put on Dan Blake, and we'll go for that. Maybe I should train Dan Blake as a shadow striker. Give a team to him, point the finger, go and make me proud, confirm the stuff. Maybe I should buy someone who's got high penalties. I don't care if I can't do anything else, just some penalties. Got another highlight now. It is Kenlock on for Harvey. And Blake Pendlebury on a yellow. That's a great ball. Jones. Oh, Jones. I thought he'd put that in the back of the net. Forest clear it and the highlight ends. But Chatham looking good for the money at the moment. XG of 1.95. The game is running out of time. We're going to make another substitution, are we? Are we going to make another substitution with 85 minutes on the clock? Got some time players. Roger Jones is probably going to come off for Matt Healy. And Healy swapping with Pendlebury there. I suppose Pendlebury can actually play behind the striker as well. But is what it is. We'll play the game. That last sub, just to run down the clock there. We've had a massive XG. We've got another final attack here. Cornwall from the big throw in, and Healy. Gibson has a pop. Oh, and Lewis Gibson, the centre back from outside the area, just thunders it in. First goal for Chatham Town. Didn't score one last season, and that is game, set, and match. Here's Cornwall unmarked there with a good header. Healy, the easiest assist he will get all season, and Gibson just howls that into the back of the net. And it is Chatham 2. Is it going to be Chatham 3? Here's a corner. It is Deshaun Bernard. He scores on debut. Both centre-backs getting in on the goals now. And Forest absolutely sinking without a trace. And the Chats have blown the championship wide open already after day one. We're not going to have a fourth goal here, are we? The fourth goal would be absolutely stupid. Dan Blake, Cedric Berger. Berger, oh, he's put it wide. For a second then I thought, is he going to score? And that penalty would have been a missed hat-trick. But it is a great start to the season for the Chats out at Stonebridge Road, Gravesend. Still playing out from there as well. We'll congratulate the boys. Arms outstretched. What an absolute magnificent opening day performance. We'll see what the media says. I'm sure it is all good. Unbelievable. What a great result. Congratulations to Sean Bernard. What a player Bernard looks. It does. The Chats move up to second. Oh, snap your hand off for this position already. Yep, we've got those ones. Chatham, Danny Cowley, Bernard. Deshaun Bernard, man of the match. He was absolutely amazing in the air, as he always is. As he always has been in Chat's shirts. Jumping Richard 15. I love it. I love it. Right, guys. I'm going to play a bunch of games and come back. I'm loving it. We may... Sunderland and Portsmouth looks... Oh, that looks proper good. Proper championship game there, I would say. Anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed that episode. If you're not yet subscribed and you've watched all this way, if you could, that would mean a lot to me. Don't forget to like that bit. Like the video and let me know, where do you think we'll finish this season? I'm going to say we're going to avoid relegation because Nottingham Forest, let's just have a look. 17th, all right, they're not that good. Anyway, bye.